Hey, yo, what's up, YouTube? What it do? Coming back at you. Rod D. Orange Ninja News, man. How's it going, man? Yo, I call this one to snitch or not to snitch. You know, sound like an old, one of those old English plays or something. A verse from, I don't know, who's the old writer, like Edgar Allan Poe or something. To snitch or not to snitch? That is the question. Yeah, man. That Takashi 69, and then we also got the other guy, the the captain from the jet plane that he just had one job, to fly the private jet for Juice World. Well first, I'm gonna talk about Takashi 69 and that whole thing. He came out with Gumbo. That was the first song that really hit for him, but when you look at it, that song hit overseas. Cause I was like, yo, who was really buying that song and who really signed up for that? You know what I'm saying? Cause with the song Gumbo, man, like with now I'm neutral on the whole Takashi 69 thing. I'm not, for him and I'm not against him. Let me throw that disclaimer out there right now, man. It's not like I'm gonna be hating on him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at it from a neutral standpoint. My neutral eyelids is on looking at the situation from afar, you know what I'm saying? But as far as for me, the gumbo, that wasn't my thing, man. I really couldn't get into it, and it did well overseas though, over in Europe, like in Germany. That's where it first hit, and there's a video show over there where you can send your videos into and get featured on, and it just kind of blew up over there. But you got to understand. And then they moved to, it went a lot of places throughout Europe. I mean, that's just where it first blew up. But you got to think, man, over there they didn't know what he was talking about. They just liked the beat and they like how he was getting down, how he was grooving. You know what I'm saying? Real energetic, putting a lot of energy in, and the beat was nice. But as far as what he's saying, they ain't know what he's saying. So that's what I'm. So that's my whole thing. Like as far as like I don't know if I even really consider that rap. That was more like, I don't know, like sound like some heavy metal type ish. I don't know, cause well, I mean, if you look at the lyrics, the breakdown of the lyrics, what you get, it was like if he like yo, what this, what even is that shit, man? He wasn't, he was like saying whatever, like he was just whatever came to his head he'd say, and he was just bopping to the beat and having a good time, but at the same time, that don't the joints ain't make any kind of sense, man. I'm into lyrics. I like some lyrical joints, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That one wasn't for me. But it's not like the dude didn't have any talent or he couldn't put out good music. Because when you look at it, you look at the song Fifi, and I said when the Fifi video first came out, and this of course by the time he got robbed. And what else happened at that? I think it was a shooting at the Fifi video shoot where they was shooting the video. They had a little shooting incident. It was like a bunch of drama with it. But anyway, but the video, man, when that came out, I said, okay, this is riding right here. He's doing something with this one. And on the Fifi video, it was featuring Nicki Minaj. And so that was another plus, you know what I'm saying? So it was, you had good lyrics on that one. He did nice writing, real good lyrics, good flow to the beat. And then as an extra plus, he added Nicki Minaj on the track. So it was hot. I already knew, okay, this one right here is gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so I'm saying it's not like he didn't have talent, like he couldn't really actually uh, do some decent music and really have some hot songs out. And as far as all the other stuff that came with it, all the drama and stuff, man, I was like, okay, this is one of those cats that's doing more like the 50 Cent style of publicity where you do a lot of trolling, trash talking, going to other dudes' inboxes, starting some fake beef like you really wanted with them, and all this yelling and fussing back and forth, try to keep your name in the headlight, and you know, try to stay relevant, try to stay in the press and have people talking about you, type deal. That's what I saw from that type of deal. It surprised me, like whenever he did get arrested, it's like, yo, this dude's like he's just a loudmouth. I don't see how you get arrested just for being a loudmouth and a troll. Like they arrested trolls now? What the hell's going on, man? Like, dude, dude actually got arrested for being a troll. Dude was like, yo, you gonna stay off our pages, man. We're gonna get the feds on you. Catch fed time for being a troll. But I didn't know about all the other stuff at that point, like uh, all the stuff in the background. Which the only major thing that I really saw that they had on him was when he said that he had paid for a rival rapper to get shot. Okay, well, that's conspiracy to commit murder. So yeah, they got him on that one, if nothing else. But that was it. That's all I really saw. Like I really don't see what else they would have on him. And then in that, without that right there, I was like, I don't know what they have on this cat. So especially when they was talking, okay, he could get up to 90 years. I'm like, okay, they just make an example right now. They're like, yo, we tired of this gang crap. We tired of these cats in here making making New York look bad and keep wilding out with all this gang mischief. We're gonna make some examples. That's the way I saw it. Like, 'cause that was crazy. Talking about 90 years, and the most I ever seen this cat do was just a bunch of yelling and foolishness. And and a lot of people like, yo, that's why he had to snitch. But at the same time, man, I don't know if that's what that's about. Cause when he was talking in his interviews and stuff for everything went bad and everything went sour, he was already, he moved away from his own team over money issues and some of the other going ons in the background. So it was a lot of other stuff to it before he even started the whole snitch thing. And and I think that was the main thing. It was like, you know, some of the other stuff that was going on that he didn't like. That's why he started with the food. Well, with the whole snitch thing. He said some of his own crew tried to kill him. They already had kidnapped dude, beat him up, a lot of stuff like that. So I mean, I don't know in that case if that's actually snitching though, man. Like if somebody's doing you dirty and trying to do something to you, I don't think that really goes in the whole snitch pile. I'm just saying. And I think anybody agree that song Gamo was kind of a weird song, man. I don't know too many people that even like that song. And yeah, let me try and park here. Yeah, so that was the whole thing with the dude. I mean, I wasn't really there for none of that. I mean, that's the only song that I liked was that Fifi. So I mean, but I know he had some more hits in him, man. If given the chance and being able just to work and stay in the studio, man, I'm pretty sure Cat would put out some real talented work. But it was all off the mic antics that got him knocked out of there. That took him out the game before he could really live up to his true potential, which is really messed up. But the fact that he coming back out, he might be able to launch his career over. Me myself, I'm like it's really too late to try and reinvent himself and be on a different style. So if he comes out and he's not the same troll that he was when he went in. You know what I'm saying? If he lose that side of it and the foolishness, because all that is what really was scaring him and kept him getting free publicity. And then you got the fact that you got a lot of people that's going to be gunning for him. A lot of people that's going to be hating the fact how he got down and how he get out early when his homie's still locked up. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of rough, man. I don't know. I think he really should be looking for a witness protection program, changing his name, moving to somewhere like Iowa somewhere. Yeah, let's see what's a good spot. Yeah, he can move to Wyoming, somewhere nice and quiet, away from people. Change the name, cut the rainbow hair, try to blend in. Let's see that is working. But if he come out and still be in New York, where a lot of dudes is looking for him at, nah, I don't see that happening. That wouldn't be too nice, man. That wouldn't be a smart idea. And then on top of that, he'll need a lot of security around him constantly at the same time. So it'd be best to just pack up and move out because there's a lot of states that's not well populated and they have a lot of room to move around. And hell, some of these states out here that don't hardly have no people in them, you could move there, and even if somebody knew who he was, they still like, whatever. They wouldn't be paying him no attention. They would care less. So that, to me, that would be his best move. And if he does that, there's no way he'll be able to launch a career and still be doing music while at the same time hadn't from the thugs that he used to run with. Because it don't have to be the same actual guys. It could be some of their peoples or just somebody that had nothing to do with it at all. They just like, yo, this guy broke the street code, and they're looking for him. Or it could be anything, man. Once it's like that right there, that highly publicized and out in the media like that, and everybody know about it. Nah, ain't no living no regular life back in your old neighborhood, man. There's no way, man. You have to he have to pick up stakes and get moving, man. He have to kick rocks. There's no way he can stay in New York like that, man. So, like I said, that makes it impossible to go and hit the studio and do what he would have to do to remain a music artist and try to be in the entertainment business at all. Cause sooner or later somebody find out where he's resting at. Even though he'll be at some non-disclosed location, they can still sooner or later figure out where he resting at. So that's the only way to cut all ties, go completely underground. Nobody ever hear from you. None of that. Because it, it'd be hard to have a Donnie Brasco type rapper. There's this movie that came out called Donnie Brasco back in the day, and it's about this guy that was a snitch, and he was sitting in to snitch on the mob and get information and stuff like that. Now they can't when you do stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It's no being out in the open and letting everybody see your face and just walking around like everything's normal. After that, you have to duck out, dude. Went into to witness protection, change his name, do all the stuff that he got to do to disappear forever. And the OU is gone forever. Yeah. So as far as uh as far as a Donnie Brasco style rapper, yeah, I used to snitch on my crew and this and that. Nah, man, it wouldn't even work. I mean, I don't know who would be trying to listen to that. Who would be here for that one? Yeah, be basically a rap, man. What would it do rap about? You know what I'm saying? How he snitched on his own crew? I know they had already broke up and junk wasn't going right and still, you know. Yeah. So that's his rap career. Basically, his rap career is gone, man. That's definitely over with. Probably if he moved to another country permanently, he could do some kind of musical career. I could see that happening because a lot of people don't not going to want to fly overseas just to try to get some revenge. That's a little too much, especially if it's a nice secure area where nobody could get to them, even if they did fly over there. You know what I'm saying? They never make it to them. Yeah, I can see that going. But at the same time, he'll, when he get out, he's gonna have you know, still be on parole, have a parole officer and all that good stuff. So ain't no leaving the country. So that's out. Yeah, there's no way. It's an end game for it, man. This is it for the career, man. That's it. It's over with. Yeah, I called it. Watch when he get out. I already called it. That career is done, man. I'm trying to tell you already, man. There's no way that happens. But yeah, which is pretty bad, man. Cause I see a dude that just, a young cat is trying to come up, trying to make something from nothing. It would have been a good success story if of all the other drama didn't unfold and all the problems come out like that. And so on that one, to snitch or not, yeah, I say it's debatable. That's just up in the air, man. I heard a lot of info from some of the going ons with it, which it put me on the fence. Where it's like, damn near 50-50. Because, like I said, it was a lot of drama and turmoil, and they was already planning to off him anyway. If that's true, then it's really not snitching, man. Oh, these cats trying to kill me. Yeah, are you really snitching? If you say, yo, these dudes trying to kill me? Yeah, really? Oh man. Yeah, so that's messed up with his career, man. But then the other story is the one with Juice World, and that was real sad what went on with Juice World, man. Because I know they had drugs and guns on the plane, but it's not like the man's some big kingpin or some big drug boss or something like that. I mean, he already, he was using the stuff. It ain't like he was out there balling and selling anything, trying to be a kingpin. He's an entertainer, so he wouldn't have the time to commit to being a big time drug kingpin. That would be crazy. How you gonna do that and be in the spotlight in front of a camera all the time? You're like, yeah, that guy right there, the one on TV, yeah, that's the one I got the kilo from. I'm telling you, it's Juice World, yes. Nah, man, that wouldn't work. So I mean, so dude had a little drug problem or whatnot. And when you look at the music industry, you see that a lot though, man. Cause I was reading this book uh by Keith Richards. He was one of the dudes in a group from back in the day called Rolling Stones. And that dude talk about, I mean, he's a real good dude, but back then, he's talking about the stuff that happened back then, a lot of trouble he used to get into. Them some wild dudes, man. And he used to get down with the drugs the same way, man. I mean, it started way back from the rock and roll dudes. They the ones that was partying like that and all the drugs and the girls and wilding out and stuff like that. And the young rap dudes, they just falling behind that type of culture. That's all that is. But I noticed at no time that that Keith Richards ever have to worry about his palate snitching him out. You know what I'm saying? So it's back to the question of snitch or not. And to me, I think the pallet that was supposed to be flying Juice World went way out of his job title. Doing he wasn't getting paid to be a snitch or an informant. He was getting paid to fly the damn jet. It's a private jet. It costs a lot of money to be on there. The pilot gets paid a real nice sum of money. I mean, It's not like the Juice World was begging for a ride for free from the guy or something. I mean, I don't see why the guy just couldn't do his job. Before you say, okay, well, you trying to act like the man's supposed to just ignore the drugs and the guns. Yo, man, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is, okay, if I was the pilot of the plane and I see some drugs and guns, first of all, I would be minding my business, so I wouldn't see all that. But just say I happened onto it, just accidentally I had asked one of the guys something back there, and I stepped back for a minute, like, oh, wow, fellas, y'all brought this on the plane. And then we'll have that talk, man. What's wrong with pulling the young man aside, telling him, hey, man, I'm not cool with this right here? And he go and get another pallet, or another, y'all keep it moving. Y'all go y'all separate ways. But to, just straight immediately jump to the cops, that's a wild mess. I don't think he would have did it if it was some rock and roll cat. That's all I'm saying, man. That, to me, that just seems strange that it was go from 0 to 100 like that, straight to the damn cops. No middle ground, no meeting, no way in between, no kind of talk, no nothing. Just straight, hey, I'm gonna get the cops and authorities involved. I'm not gonna tell them. I'm gonna make sure they get hemmed up. Man, I think that's messed up, man. Hopefully nobody else fly around with that cat, man. Any rap dudes that go to rent a jet or whatever, and they see that dude's supposed to be the pilot of it, be like, hey, nah, I want a new pilot, man. I don't want this cat on my plane, man. Y'all gotta get somebody else to fly it. That's it. I ain't paying for this. This is my money. I'm a paying customer. I don't want this cat around me. He gets 0 pennies from me. Yeah, and because yeah, because to me, that's what got Juice World killed, man. Of course, he was trying to hide the drugs, so he swallowed a lot of drugs and crap, and they got the man killed. Well, the cops shouldn't have been on the scene in the first damn place. All that could have been squashed with a simple, "Hey guys, listen. That's it, man. You're a grown man. You can talk to this kid right quick, man." Now I can see if they was waving guns in your face or something. Like, yo, shut up. You don't say nothing. And you was scared for your life. And you had to sneak him down 911 or something. But it wasn't even like that. Them young cats thought you was cool, man. It was like, oh, this cat ain't gonna say nothing. He all right and blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? That's some snake-ish, man, to go behind somebody back like that without no kind of warning to hem somebody up. And that's why I ain't saying every single thing is that Pallet's fault, but I'm just saying in that instance, the snitch or not, that's an instance where you don't snitch, man. For what? What the hell? This is the dude that's paying you, man. You should be trying to get him straight, man. If you see him doing something wrong, why not tell him he's doing something wrong? Run straight to the cops. Don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop on like playing Monopoly. You don't even stop on Broadway. You just straight to jail with it. Yo, what the hell? That was some cold mess, man. Because imagine if it went differently, and then later on, Juice World got some help, go to the rehab for a while, come out, straightened out, write some more hit songs, stack money. Later on, he could be like you know what I'm saying, an inspiration for the kids. Going around talking to kids about not being on drugs or whatever. I mean, this is a lot. The situation could have went a hell of a lot better. That's all I'm saying, man. That whole situation was like, what? That's what happened? Cops just pop up on the scene? No in between? No kind of leeway? We're not even gonna try nothing else. Yeah, kind of suspicious. That was weird, man. Yeah. So that would be the snitch or not. Cause I mean I don't have to break down the whole story. I'm pretty sure everybody done heard the story of it by now, how it all unfolded and everything that went on. And like I'm saying, and I haven't heard nobody trying to report it as like dude was like Juice World was some kind of drug dealer doing some, doing some wild ish like that, on some foolishness. I mean, you making millions off of music and you gonna do drug dealing now. Ain't nobody even came at came at it like that because that don't even make damn sense right there. They already know what was up. It was just the cat was, had his personal joints, his personal drugs. had a problem that could have been fixed at rehab. That's the place for that type of stuff. But yeah, unfortunately, man, unfortunately, it went down like that. Yeah, man. So I'll be what's the other joints I said I was going to talk about? Oh yeah, I said I was going to hit y'all up later on that on one that I call Birds of a Feather. I'm still working on that little video. That's gonna be up next, and I'm still tweaking on that one, putting a little finishing touches on it. It's gonna be real hot. I got a bunch of different new stories on that Joker, man. It's gonna be fire. So be looking out for that. And yeah, that's about it for today. Oh yeah, so the moral of the story is with the whole snitching out, man, it depends on the situation, what's going on, man. And like I say, I already told you how I feel about the whole palette with the Juice World. How he totally was in the wrong, in my opinion, anyway. I mean, everybody has a different opinion, but the way I look at it, you could at least say something to the person, man. At least try it. Not straight to the cops and the guns. Ain't that something? But anyway, so yeah, like I said, I got that hot video that's coming at you next, and so that's gonna be it for right now. And right about this time, like I usually say, y'all be blessed and peace.